Welcome students of Bardwan Model School, and I am your science teacher. Now today I will discuss on the chapter of class 7 chemistry portion, that is chapter 5 acid, base and salt. So the chapter is acid, base and salt, right? Acid, base and salt. Now these three compounds are a huge spread compounds in nature. Now if we take some real life example from fruits or our daily used materials or substances, we can find the presence of such compounds. That is somewhere it may be acid, or somewhere it may be base, or somewhere it may be salt. Now these are found in nature in different form. So first of all, it may be in liquid form, or somehow it may be in solid form, right? Now what is acid? So every one of us have a little bit of curiosity about acid. What is the acid, or how it's look like, or what is the presence of acid, what is the characteristics of acid? These are the questions coming by the name. So first of all, if we take some real life example, for example, if we take the lemon, or some curd, or vinegar, or some tamarind, then we can find the presence of an acid, and the basic taste is due to the presence of the acid. The compound's nature is due to the presence of that particular acid. So the presence of acid give its a specific character or specific taste, right? So first of all, the basic idea or the first idea, that is a compound which is sour in taste. So a compound which is sour in taste is known as acid, right? And when we make a solution by using such compounds, then we get a acidic solution. So what is an acid? So acid is a substance which is sour in taste, and these acids when mixed with a solvent to make a solution is known as acidic solution. So acid, first of all, its characteristics, that is acid. One, that is sour in taste. Another one characteristics of acid, it may be colorless. So by using the two characteristics, we can make a definition of acid, that is a substance which is colorless and sour in taste is known as an acid, right? Now example, take a lemon juice. All of we know that lemon juice is sour in taste. So from the basic idea, we can tell that it is due to the presence of any one acid, and we have to know the presence of which acid is responsible for the sour taste. Here it is citric acid. Citric acid. Another one example we may take, that is vinegar. Vinegar is a substance used in our kitchen for the preservation purpose and for making the jam, jelly, or etc. Now the vinegar is also sour in taste. Now the presence of which acid is responsible for giving the vinegar a sour taste? Now this is the acetic acid. Acetic acid. We everyone know that curd is also sour in taste. Now presence of lactic acid is responsible for the sour taste of curd. So acid is sour in taste and it is colorless. By using the two characteristics, we can make a definition of acid, that is a substance which is colorless and sour in taste is known as acid. Now we may take some real life example, some citrus fruit, that is lemon juice. It is due to the presence of citric acid. Vinegar, it is sour in taste and it is due to the presence of acetic acid. And another one, curd, that is due to the presence of lactic acid. So these are the real life example. Now you can find a chart is given in your NCERT textbook, and the chart, there are few names of a compounds are given, that is lemon juice, orange, vinegar, curd, tamarind, sugar, common salt, amla, baking soda, and etc. Now first of all, lemon juice, this is an acid. Orange, it is also due to presence of an acid. Vinegar, it is also in acidic. Curd is acidic. Tamarind, it is also acidic. Now next, that is sugar. Sugar is not sour in taste. We everyone know that sugar is not sour in taste, so it is a different taste, that is sweetening agent. So it is due to the presence of any another compound but not acid, so it is a sweetening agent. Next one, we can find that common salt. Now common salt, it is a different, which is different from the acids and also different from sugar. It is of a unique taste, that is salty. So we can find the three tastes, that is acidic and sweet or sweetening agent, and next one, that is salting agent or salt, right? Now another one that is given in the board, that is what is a base. Next one, that is base. So we will follow the same path, that is how we find the acids in our natural compounds. Then we can also take some examples or compounds from the real life, that is to find out the presence of base. Now example, that is baking soda. Baking soda, it is used in our kitchen. So first of all, we have to take a pinch of it, but don't try it. You have to take a pinch of it and then you have to taste it. And scientists have tested it, and it is find that this taste of baking soda is bitter. Another one example, maybe baking soda or washing soda. It is also bitter in taste, right? So a compound which is bitter in taste and fine in nature is known as base. So a compound which is bitter in taste and fine in nature is known as base. So here the characteristics are bitter in taste, colorless. Now take up a different look about acid and base. Generally these are, that is acid and base, both are soluble in water. So water is a solvent. We everyone knows water is a solvent, and acid and base are soluble in water to make a solution. So acid and base mixed with water to make a solution. So these are the example, that is baking soda and washing soda. Now next one, that is what is salt. Salt, it is also different from the taste or characteristics of both the acid and base, and it has a unique characteristics. So unique characteristics means it is taste, that is salty. So a compound which is salty in taste is known as salt, and it is comes from the reaction. It is comes from the reaction of acid plus base, that is salt. It comes from the reaction, that is acid, and base, that is salt. Acid, that is sour in taste. Base, that is bitter in taste. And salt, that is neutral. Now the salt comes from the reaction between acid and base. So first of all, the acid is a colorless substance and it is sour in taste. Base is bitter in taste and also colorless. And salt is comes from the reaction between acid and base, and salt can found in the form of common salt and other rocks and minerals, etc. There are the presence of different salt. Now take the example of some salt. Salt example: sodium chloride, potassium chloride, these are the Habuk use sodium chloride and potassium chloride. These are the salts used in our daily life. There is a vast number of salts found in the chemical world. So today I will discuss on the preliminary idea about acid, base and salt, its characteristics and how acids are look like, some real life example, some characteristics of base and also some real life example, and third one, that is salt and the examples of some salt. Now next day I will discuss on the indicators, what is an indicator or etc. So now the important questions from this area, that is acid, base and salt, that is that first of all the definition of acids and base and salt, its appearance, that is the colorless or liquid, in which form it comes, and the third one, that is its example. So first of all definition with its characteristics and example, right? Now next day we will discuss on indicator. So for today, up to this portion. Thank you.